Hello winners! In most of our videos, I stress a lot upon this one phrase, believe in yourself. Because what I believe is the amount of greatness an individual achieves in his or her life is directly proportional to the self-belief he or she has in himself or herself. So everyone talks about believing in oneself, but no one tells how to do that. In this video, we will talk about my experience of how I started believing in myself and how that unfolded many ways of success for me. So let's get started for today's video. First thing I did to level up my self-belief is getting clarity in life. Without having clarity of what we expect from our lives, we start comparing our life with someone else's life, and we make a reference point to the people who are successful in their lives and start comparing ourselves with their life, and this thing really hampers our self-esteem in very bad way. In order to avoid this thing, one thing we should take into consideration is we only know what those people are showing to us, and we don't know the full picture, how they are going through their lives, whether they are really happy in their lives or they are just showing off. Now arises the next important question, how to get clarity in life. Let me share my experience. In order to get clarity in life, you just have to answer these three questions: how, why, and what. When I entered into IIT, my only objective was to get a job in one of the AgTech companies after my MTech. But later I realized that it's not going to work in that way. Sometimes you have to change the plans and to have to take a route which is less traveled. You will face some difficulties by taking another route, but it will lead you to your destination. Clarity in life also comes with small decisions we take in our daily lives. Before taking any decision, just sit back for a while and ask yourself these three questions: that why I am doing what I am doing, then how I will do that thing, and what exactly I have to do to achieve that thing. With these three questions, you will sort out most of your problems and issues in your lives. And that's how I took majority of the decisions in my life. Here I am not saying that I am 100% clear about my life. But the point I want to make here is you just have to be clear about the next step you are going to take, and that's more than enough. Next thing I did to level up my self-belief is having strong belief system. Having a right kind of beliefs which are responsible for pushing your limits is very important to achieve greatness in life. Consider one example. When someone becomes successful in their field, we think that that person has talent and that's why he became successful. By thinking in this way, we are vanishing or we are not accepting the thing that that person has worked very hard to achieve that thing, and we are thinking that talent is very necessary or important to achieve any kind of success, and we think that we are not that much talented to achieve that thing, which is not true. Anything can be achieved if you put right amount of efforts, right amount of time, and right amount of resources in that thing. As Conor McGregor says, there is no talent here. This is hard work. This is an obsession. Talent does not exist. We are all equals as human beings. You could be anyone if you put in the time. You will reach the top, and that's that. I am not talented. I am obsessed. And he really proved this thing in his life. He went from zero to hero within short period of time. If you find some time, make sure to watch his biography. Then you will realize what he is saying is how much true. So this was one example about having right kind of beliefs, and there are many more examples about having right kind of beliefs. One practical advice I would like to share to strengthen your belief system is start listening to positive affirmations daily for at least 5 minutes, and within 21 days you will notice the difference. Another thing you can do is start meditation. It will help you to realize and become conscious about your decisions and your day-to-day activities. In order to strengthen your belief system, you constantly have to challenge those beliefs which hold you back from pushing onto your limits. I observed in my life that whenever I challenge the beliefs which are holding me back, then and then only I move towards success. I achieve great things in my life. So you should consider this thing. That was the second thing, having a strong belief system. Now comes the third important thing, which is showing up daily and taking actions. It's very important that the actions you take are in alignment with what you think you want to become in your life. Without that, you will not be able to get that self belief. People who believe in themselves don't need any external motivation most of the time, because the actions they are taking into their day to day lives acts as a motivation and inspiration for them to carry forward the things. The actions you take into day to day life are proof that you are heading towards your dreams. You are heading towards your destinations. The actions you take acts like a support system for you whenever you fall back. And that's why it's very important to take actions daily. Remember, all the results or all the greatness an individual achieves in his or her life is comes after the compound effect, and compound effect does not works without having a consistency. So it's important to do things consistently for long periods of time to let the compound effect show its magic. When you think about something and then plan for it, when you plan for it and take actions on that plan, execute that plan, that's how you start believing in yourself. And that's how you generate a self-esteem and self-belief in yourself. And that's how you start believing in yourself through the actions you take and through the targets you achieve for yourself. And that's the only secret. If you like this video, then make sure to share with your friends and family. And thank you for listening it to the end. The word saying signing out until we meet again to add value in your life.